company is Solutions Group International. Primarily, we're an executive security firm, but we also do training for law enforcement, military, and civilian shooters, mostly firearms-based training. And we've been around since 2003. Myself and my partner, Mike Duffy, founded this company. And we're still rolling strong all the way into 2019. Absolutely. This system, and we've got two, we've got the Pro and we've got the Theater 180. And both of those are great for us because not only are we able to train our own in-house personnel on it, we're also able to train the students that come to us for training. Whether they be law enforcement personnel, we've used it for that, we've used it for military, we've used it for our civilian shooters, for our concealed weapons permit courses, et cetera, et cetera. We've even got a couple of casinos that we have contracts with to train the security forces. So all the different scenarios on here really work well for us. Absolutely. There are things you can do on a simulator that you just can't do on a live fire range, either for safety reasons or because of the laws of physics or whatever. It is much easier, it is much better, it's much more cost efficient for us to be able to come into our own facility that we control access to 24/7 and be able to fire this thing up and train personnel on it. And that is for rifle, pistol, and shotgun training. Also, because we're a regional training center, we host outside entities that come here to train. And we're able to offer this simulator option as another draw to have outside companies come and train here. I find that the simulator is an easy way for everyone to stay sharp. As we all know, firearms proficiency is a perishable skill. And for us, again, it's a great training tool because it allows us to stay sharp and keeps those firearm skills exactly where they should be. Judgmental shooting training is becoming so important nowadays. In fact, the state of California has recently mandated that all armed security officers have to go through judgmental shooting. In other words, shoot, don't shoot type scenarios. I believe it's annually they have to go through. So that's a great feature because, you know, everybody doesn't need to be shot. And the way the scenarios branch out, you have options that sometimes you'll need to use lethal force, sometimes you won't. And that depends on how you approach the scenario sometimes it's how the actors in the scenario react or how they respond. Just like real life, basically. So it's a great training tool. That and the fact that we can do tracking targets, there's aerial targets, there's all kinds of things we can do, or even like CQB, room clearing type stuff. It's been a fantastic training tool. So I can do nighttime training, low light training at high noon, or vice versa. It can be 3 o'clock in the morning, and I can make it low light in here and use all the IR equipment that comes with the simulator if you get those options. So I can do low light training in the middle of the day, or I can do bright light training in the middle of the night. And you can't do that on a real range. So this is a fantastic training tool. Another great thing about this simulator is it's got such a wide variety of accessories for it. And my students who carry guns for a living can do real training. And it's real training that's applicable to what they do on a daily basis. So I like the fact that I've got such versatility here. I can use pepper spray. I can use impact weapons. I can use a taser. I can use everything that a professional might carry on their person. Or again, if I'm teaching concealed carry students who are civilians, they can come in and they can use other pistols or other tools that we have here at our disposal. I would absolutely say if your business is anything like ours, whether you're involved in providing executive security services or you're involved in providing firearms training to government entities and the public, or like us, you do both, there's no way you can do that effectively and to the fullest without having one of these systems here. It's a beautiful thing.